All right, y'all, we're taking 1 bag of iceberg lettuce, all right? Or whatever, iceberg lettuce salad. Colorful cherry tomatoes, we're putting those right here. I cut them in half, and that's it. Cut up red onion. I'm gonna take like, I don't know, about that much. I think that's good, maybe a little more. I like red onion, I think it's delicious. Now, we're using some chicken. So for this recipe, y'all, I'm using some canned chicken, but I'm using this natural kind. So now we have bacon. This is some bacon I cooked and cut up. So we're gonna put this in here as well. And we also gonna use blue cheese, 4 ounces. Again, y'all, do what makes you happy. Use what you want. You don't have to use what I'm doing. There's no rules that said you have to do exactly what I do, all right? Do what makes you happy. We have some Hidden Valley Ranch. All right, so we're gonna put a 1/2 cup of ranch right on in here. We also gonna put in, I have some balsamic vinaigrette. We're gonna put a 1/2 cup of this in. So now the fun part. I mean, I guess it's all fun. The fun part's eating it, but we're gonna pour this right on top. All right, right on top. Okay, so now we gotta give it a mix. We got toss this salad. Delicious, easy chopped salad. Every time I make this, y'all, the whole plate's gone, okay? Every time I make it, so that's it. Y'all are gonna love it, I promise. So here we go, y'all. I have my pretty bowl here. I'm just gonna put some in my bowl. All right, best chopped salad ever. Everyone loves it. Every time I make it, it's a hit. It's a copycat recipe from that restaurant I told y'all about called Portillo's. And let's see, I'm gonna use this fork. All right, time to eat, y'all. I'm excited. It's gonna be good. I already know. I make this all the time. All the time. Everybody loves it. Here we go. Y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't have your Super Bowl menus yet, you should make this salad. Everyone loves it. It's a hit. All right, y'all. 8 ounces of cream cheese at the bottom of our greased crock pot. Let's see what we have next. We have some pizza sauce, 14 ounces. All right, we're just gonna pour this, I guess, right next to our cream cheese. Not on top though, because y'all will see why. All right, next step, y'all, we're gonna season this a little bit. So I have some oregano. All right, so y'all, I'm not measuring. Y'all know how I do, okay? A little bit of crushed red pepper flakes. I just like a little bit for flavor, not enough to be spicy. Everything I do is optional. A little bit of thyme. All right, we have a little bit of basil. Basil. Bridget, do you know anyone who says it like that? Besides me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. A little bit of garlic powder. All right, y'all. Okay. Next, y'all, I have 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna eat one. Okay. Thanks for cutting it, Bridgie. Cut by Bridgie. Look how cute this looks. Oh, it's all out. I'm like, get it all out. All right. We have some mini pepperonis. This is 5 ounces. We're gonna use, let me see how many we're gonna use. Oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. What's that, y'all? That's weird. Okay. We're gonna pour, oh, okay, y'all. Y'all, don't use that stuff. All right, we're gonna use like 1/2 the bag in here, okay? We're gonna save the rest for later. We also have some Parmesan cheese. All right, y'all, so we're gonna put this on top too. This looks cute, Bridgie, right? I think it looks pretty cute. All right, we're gonna use this whole bag. It's 6 ounces. All right, y'all, so this is an easy appetizer. Today, y'all can see I have my heart shirt on, and where did oh, y'all, okay, it's time. I am back. Heart glasses, y'all, my favorite time of year, Valentine's Day, mostly because of my heart glasses, because I look like Sally Jesse Raphael. Bridget, do you know who that is?
No.
I feel like I said the same thing last year anyways. I think she was a talk show lady in the 80s, before you were born. Okay. Before I was born too. Wink, wink. Okay. All right, y'all, we're gonna cover this. I'm gonna see, should I mix it? I mean, yeah, okay, that's it. We're just gonna move it around a little bit. We're gonna cover this and cook this on low for like 2 hours. This is a yummy pizza dip, and we're gonna stir it every 30 minutes or so, and then I can't wait to show y'all how I like to garnish it. All right, y'all, so this has been cooking on low for about 2 hours. I already mixed it. Just make sure you mix it every once in a while. So now, y'all, it's smooth and creamy, so we're gonna do one more step. I have some shredded mozzarella cheese here. I was too lazy to shred the other brick I had, so I'm just using this because that's what I feel like doing, all right? So we're gonna put a layer, this wasn't a full bag, but close. So we're gonna put a layer of cheese right on top. Oops, and a big clump right there. It's too late now. All right, we're gonna put some more mini pepperonis on top because they're cute. I feel like I kind of want to arrange them cute, but also like, oh gosh, this is gonna take a long time. Okay, we'll just do a few. Okay, nope. I thought it was gonna be cute, Bridgie, but it's still cute, right?
It's still cute.
Okay, great. All right, and then we also have some fresh basil. We're just gonna do that because I want to. That's what I want to do, y'all. All right, so we're gonna let the cheese melt maybe about 10 more minutes or so, and then I'm gonna show y'all how I like to serve this yummy pizza dip you should make for the Super Bowl. I wonder who's gonna be in the Super Bowl this year. Is it Taylor Swift again, Bridgie?
She should be.
All right, y'all.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs. Mommy gave you the week off last week, right, Boopy? So guess what? You can't freeload. You gotta work this week. I'm just kidding, y'all. Oh, you're so cute. I just love your little face so much. You're a little baby. I love this cat, y'all. Y'all, did y'all know that I love my cat, Kevin? I don't think y'all knew that, did you? Mwah. Okay, Boopy. All right, y'all, so here we have that pizza dip. So again, if y'all want to serve it up in a pretty platter or something, you can. But this dip tastes best warm. So again, my Super Bowl spread, or if I have a party, I kind of just like put this on the appetizer table. I leave it plugged in on warm. Y'all can serve it with tortilla chips. It's real good with like bagel chips. I love bagel chips, but I don't have any, so I just have these little breadsticks, y'all, so that's what we're gonna have it with, okay? Little breadstick. But yeah, I would say bagel chips or even pita chips are good. But y'all, it's gonna be hot. Oh my goodness, I'm excited though. This is gonna be good, Bridgie. Hot. Should I just put a whole lot? No, I'm just kidding. I just keep dipping it back in. All right, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day, happy Super Bowl, happy 2025, y'all. Oh, ow, that's hot. All right, here we go. Oh. All right, whoa. Oh my goodness, I love when that happens. It's so much fun. All right, so we have some biscuits here. That scared Fred too. He's laughing. I don't think either one of us was expecting that, but all right, that's fine. It's better than it being hard to open. All right, y'all, so we have some biscuits. We're gonna cut these up into fourths or sixths. Such a hard word to say. Don't really matter, just cut them up. All right, next, y'all, I have some Jimmy Dean sausage, 1 pound cooked. So we putting the whole thing in, all right? A mozzarella cheese, about a handful. So, I don't know, that's about a cup or so. A bit of oregano, and a little bit of basil. If y'all have like an Italian seasoning blend, you can use that too, all right? Pizza sauce, 14 ounces. Putting it right on in, all right? 14 ounces of pizza sauce. Half stick of melted butter. Into this butter, we're putting a little bit of garlic, little bit. All right, half stick of melted butter with garlic butter. We pouring this right on top. More sauce. I want this to be saucy, all right? So another jar of sauce. So 2 14-ounce jars of sauce. All right, mozzarella cheese. All right, y'all, and one more thing, pepperoni. Y'all can do whatever you want. If y'all want to add some veggies to this, you can, but you know what? We're doing a meat lovers version today. So we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. We're gonna take it out, cover it with foil, and then cook it for about 10 more minutes. Y'all are gonna love this easy, delicious pizza bake. I'm so excited. All right, y'all, look at little Kevin. He was just taking his daytime nap. Kevin, you got a lot of knots. I gotta brush you. Look at these knots you got, baby. He's so cute. Fred's waving at him, but he's like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. We love you, baby. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves little Kevin. Love you so much. Back to sleep you go. Bye, little boopy. All right, y'all. Let me move this over. Shoo. We have our biscuit pizza garlic butter bake. Y'all, this is gonna be so good. Remember, we use garlic butter, sausage, pepperoni, pizza sauce. You see the meat? We got some cheese in there. This is gonna be so good. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all have no idea how excited I am. I even like how the edge turned a little crusty. That's the best part. No such thing as too much cheese. That's why I did it. Let's see, y'all. I'm gonna get a bite from right here, but also, okay, I'm just gonna have a few bites because I'm extra hungry. So here we go. Lots of melty cheese. Oh my goodness. Let me get some of this crust too. This is gonna be so good, y'all. I already know. I should just hit the counter now. Here we go. All right, y'all, I have a box of cooked shelled pasta, all right? I'm not gonna put it all, most of it. I'll save some for the chickens. They love pasta. All right, y'all, I have about 4 to 5 hard-boiled eggs chopped up right on top of my pasta. I have a few stalks of celery chopped up. That's kind of a lot of celery, but that's okay, it's all right. All right, I also have a red onion. This is 1 whole red onion. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. Let's see how much I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use maybe like a third, about a third. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna start crying from those onions. All right, y'all, next, we gotta add a little bit of Dijon mustard, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. all right? We're gonna add a little bit of sour cream. I'm gonna say about that much. I would say that's probably 1/3 of a cup. That's what we're saying, all right? And about that much mayonnaise as well. Maybe a little less mayonnaise, all right? Maybe that much. Okay, y'all. And now we also add, very important, some smoked paprika. If y'all have regular paprika, you can use it, but I like the flavor of the smoked, so I'm gonna put some right there, all right? And then we also gonna need a little bit of salt. Salt on top. Okay, we also gonna use some pepper. Come on, pepper, come on out. I think I need to change the batteries in this thing. I can tell it's like getting a little quiet. And then we're gonna use a little bit of chives as well. All right, y'all, so this is basically like a deviled egg pasta salad. So things you make deviled eggs with is what we put in this pasta salad, all right? Me and Bridget were like, should we put some cheese in here? But then we thought that might be weird, so we didn't. So now we're gonna give this a little mixy. All right, and we're gonna see how this is. So y'all, with every pasta salad, I feel like for the most part, it tastes good if you let it sit overnight. But for the video's sake, y'all, I'm just gonna try it right now, okay? That's it. So I'm gonna keep mixing it. I wish Kevin would just come out right now, but I don't know where he's at. Y'all, the cats now, they used to love sleeping upstairs. So we have an upstairs and it's where the guest bedrooms are and where I have my office. But in the summer, we don't go up there because it's real hot and we have a separate air conditioner up there. So we try and, conserve energy. So we don't go up there. And I don't know, the cats don't go up there that much anymore either. That was the point of the story. They love that room in the winter because it's real bright and stuff, but now that it's hot, they like hide under my bed all day. Anyways, that's it, story time's over. All right, so we have a deviled egg pasta salad, y'all. If y'all want to put some hard-boiled egg on top to garnish it, you can. But I don't have any more hard-boiled eggs, so I'm just gonna try it like this. Let's see what I got over here. Okay, here we go. Here's my spork. It's a giant spork. Let's try it, y'all. Here we go. Y'all. Y'all, this is a winner. I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna keep eating because I'm hungry. Y'all, you have to try it. All right, y'all, we have 1 bag of lettuce, all right? Use whatever kind of lettuce you want. Little tomatoes, all right? These little cherry, grape, whatever. Grape or cherry tomatoes. Red onion. This is about half a chopped up red onion, all right? About half. Corn. So I used, this is canned corn. I drained and rinsed. We have bacon, because bacon makes everything better, y'all. I love bacon. My favorite. 1 diced up avocado. About half cup of this cooked pasta. These little circles, all right? They have a name, but I always forget what it's called. Canned chicken. All right, so before y'all go giving me a hard time, do what makes you happy. Sharp cheddar, all right? For this recipe, I like using cheddar. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that right here. I have some Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. We're gonna put about 1 cup in here, all right? 1 cup. I have a packet of this Southwest Ranch taco seasoning mix. We're gonna drizzle this right on top of our salad, all right? All right, y'all, here we go. We're gonna mixy all this deliciousness together. As soon as this is mixed good, I usually make this like right before, I put it on my serving table at Super Bowl or anytime really. Ooh, look at all that bacon, that's great. So we're gonna give it a mix and then we're gonna try it right now. All right, y'all, do y'all think I should put my heart glasses on to try this? I feel like maybe I should, but I don't know. They're behind me. I'm gonna wear them again though, don't y'all worry. All right, here we go, it's gonna be good. Y'all. The ranch dressing with the taco seasoning is so good. I'm just gonna keep eating this. Y'all have to try it. All right, y'all, this is a 2-pound brick of sharp cheddar cheese. We're putting this right on in our pan. I have 2 8-ounce bricks of cream cheese. A little dash of hot sauce. You could use fresh garlic or garlic powder. I'm gonna use garlic powder. Good amount, all right? Salt, sea salt, however much you like. We also doing some fresh chives. 16 ounces of IPA beer, okay? These bottles are 12 ounces, so I took some out of this one, but we pouring this right on top. 16 ounces of IPA beer. We have this on medium heat, all right? So I'm just gonna start mixing it. All right, y'all, so here's the beer cheese. I took it off the heat. So really you just heat it up till the cheese melts and you turn it to low and keep stirring. So I have some pretzel bites I made. And actually I bought these and heated them up. I didn't make them. And then some chips. So y'all can really serve this with whatever you'd like. All right, y'all, I'm gonna try it. So I think I'm gonna have a pretzel. What do y'all think? Would y'all have a pretzel? Probably. It's gonna be so good. All right, I'm gonna rip this one in half. This is gonna be so hot, but I don't care because it's gonna be delicious, y'all. Here we go. Y'all, okay, y'all. I'm just gonna keep eating it. Y'all, this is so good. This is so good. Y'all, make it. That's all I have to say. All right, y'all, we have 1 package of dry pasta. 1 bottle of, why isn't it coming out? Oh, there it comes. I'm like, this stuff is thick. All right, 1 bottle of, Fred, be quiet. Fred's talking over there. Shh, Fred, I'm trying to film video. We're gonna take some milk and pour it in a little bit of milk in our container because we want to get all this sauce off. And you know what, y'all? I just realized I threw away the lid, so I'm just gonna use my hand. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna pour this milk mixture right on top of our pasta. Look, see, Fred threw me off. It's his fault, Fred. 2 cups of broth, chicken, vegetable, whatever kind of broth y'all want. I'm gonna give this a little mix. Mix all this stuff together, all right? Chicken. How much is this? I don't even know, but some chicken. Hidden Valley Ranch, all right? Ranch. We're gonna drizzle some right on top. Cream cheese. I love cream cheese. We're gonna finish this with some green onion. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna cover this with foil. We're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes, and then we have one more step. Y'all are gonna love this easy dinner. All right, y'all, so this is our buffalo chicken pasta. I just took it out of the oven, so we're gonna give it a little mix right now, all right? We're gonna give it a little mixy. We're gonna take some mozzarella cheese. We're gonna put a layer of cheese on top, all right? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do mozzarella cheese on half. We're putting some blue cheese on this quadrant. I know a lot of y'all don't like blue cheese, so use whatever kind of cheese you want, but I want blue cheese, so blue cheese is right there. Now I'm gonna put this back in the oven for about 10 minutes or so just to melt the cheese. I'm so excited. All right, y'all, so here we have our buffalo chicken pasta, which I'm so excited about. This smells so good, and I love buffalo chicken. So I'm about to try some with the blue cheese because I love blue cheese, and that's it. All right, y'all, that looks so good. So creamy, and it smells so good, and that's it. So I'm gonna put a bunch in my bowl here. I'm gonna put a bunch. There we go. Time to try it, y'all. Give me some of that blue cheese. We have that rotisserie chicken in here. This is gonna be real hot, but I don't care because it's gonna be delicious. I already know. Y'all, this is a winner. This is probably the winner of the day. Y'all have to try this. We're gonna open this up and put it on our cutting board just like that. All right, y'all, so what we're gonna do here is unroll this like so. And then we're gonna take our little pizza cutter and we're just gonna cut it into little strips like this. That's not very even, but that's all right. All right, okay. Careful not to cut your finger. Okay, now, once we have this, we're gonna roll these little pieces into balls. Y'all know how much I love balls? I love cookie balls. Now we're doing pizza balls, all right? I got my red bundt pan, so you know what? I think for this, we might need more, but also we have some other stuff to add, so this is what we're gonna do, y'all, okay? I'm moving my bundt pan to the side. I'm bringing my bowl in. In my bowl, we're gonna add about 2 cups of cooked chicken. 2 cups or so. About 1 cup of bacon. 1 cup of bacon. That's about a cup. Mozzarella cheese, about 2 cups or so. 1, 2. 2 cups. About a cup of Parmesan cheese. Parmesan. All right, that's great. Fresh parsley, chopped up, right on in. We have some garlic powder, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of olive oil, like 2 tablespoons or so. 1, 2, all right. And before we do anything else, we're gonna give this a little mixy, all right? We're gonna mix all this together. So we're gonna put all these little pizza balls in our mixture. I'm trying to get them all in. All right. So my bundt pan is kind of small. Rhonda said to use 2 packages, but I'm not sure if 2's gonna fit in mine, so we're gonna see. And yes, I'm using my hands to mixy. Yes, I am making a big old mess. So I'm gonna take these balls, all right, and I'm gonna arrange these like so. I'm gonna pour some pizza sauce on top. I'm gonna use about half of this jar, all right? So Rhonda said to mix it in, but again, I'm doing it a little bit different than her. We're just gonna pour it right on top. Yep, I used about half. All right, y'all. So this is going in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. I'm so excited to try this amazing garlic knot pizza. All right, y'all. Someone wanted to say hi. Right, Boopy? Look, if I don't go and wake him up from his daytime nap by a certain time, he comes out. And here he is. Yeah, here he is. Say hi, baby. Everyone wants to see your pretty eyes. What are you looking up at? Oh, I just love him so much. All right, y'all. My husband, Fred, is driving me crazy. I don't know why. Okay, y'all, this is real weird, but I just called my husband, Fred, Ted twice. Ted is my cat that passed away like a year and a half ago, and I don't know why he's on my mind today. Anyways. Now I forgot Rhonda, was that her name? Rhonda, this was her recipe that she sent me. I don't know, I can't remember anything right now. Okay, I'm thinking about Ted, I'm thinking about Fred, I'm thinking about Kevin. So here we go. This is the garlic chicken bacon pizza thing. So guess what time it is, y'all? This always makes me nervous, but we're gonna put it on here and we're gonna see how it turned out. Rhonda Davis Smith, is that right? Yes, I remembered. See, I knew I would remember in a second. All right, y'all, here we go. This is her recipe she sent me to try. I made it a little bit different, probably because I have a smaller bundt pan, but here we go, y'all. I gotta look first. Oh my goodness, y'all, this looks amazing. Wow, that looks so good. Toss my cheese. Y'all, this is so good. Look, I'm just gonna keep eating, I'm hungry. Rhonda, girl, this is so good. I can't even stop eating it. Y'all have to try this. Oh my goodness, it is so good. All right, y'all, I have one bag. It was one of those bags of steamed broccoli. All right, so now we gotta chop it up real fine. I have a bowl right here, and we're gonna put our broccoli in there, all right? All right. All right, we adding 3 eggs. To this, we also gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning. I don't know how, I always eyeball the seasonings, all right? Powder. All right, garlic powder or onion powder, it'll both be good, it's fine. Little salt, little pepper. All right, we adding about 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm just eyeballing it, all right? And then we also gonna add about 1/2 cup or so of Parmesan cheese, all right? We also gonna add some fresh parsley. I just bought this at the store, so I'm just gonna rip it up. And yeah, if y'all wanna chop it, you can, but I bought the Italian style parsley, all right? So now, y'all, we're gonna take our trusty fork and we're gonna give this all a mix. We're gonna combine the eggs with the broccoli, with the cheese, and the seasoning, all right? So we're gonna take our mixture and we're gonna put it on our pizza pan, the whole thing, all right? We're gonna bake this at 400 for about 20 minutes, and then we have another step. All right, y'all, so we cooked this in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And remember, y'all, this is something I saw online I haven't tried yet. So we basically made a pizza crust out of broccoli, eggs, and cheese. I have some traditional pasta sauce. If y'all wanna use pizza sauce, you can. But we're gonna pour some in the middle, and then I'm gonna spread it out, all right? Now, y'all, mozzarella cheese, all right? Use a little bit of Parmesan. I like the blend, so a little Parmesan right on top. Pepperoni. All right, if y'all just want to have a cheese broccoli pizza, you can, but you know what? We doing it all. We doing it up. So let's put some pepperoni on here. And yeah, we're just gonna put it in a circle. Okay, all right. All right, we're putting this back in the oven for about 10 minutes or so until the cheese melts, and I'm so excited to try this healthy pizza. Right, y'all, here we have our healthy pizza made with broccoli crust. So I'm excited to try it, y'all. My hopes are high. Yeah, if this crust is good, I'm gonna be using this crust for all kinds of things. So I'm real excited. So let's cut into our pizza and have a slice. Okay, here we go, y'all. Okay, y'all. First of all, this is real good. Like I said, I would have the crust crispier. So I think next time I might chop up the broccoli in my food processor so it's smaller and then cook it a little bit longer just so it gets crispy on the bottom. But y'all, it's real good. I mean, you could taste that it's broccoli, but it's real good. So I would definitely be making this again. Y'all have to try it. All right, y'all, I'm taking these big Reese's cookie balls and cooking them at 350 for 5 minutes. Then after that, I'm gonna take them out and put one of these cute little football cookie balls right on top and finish baking them according to the directions on the package. I also added some more Reese's Pieces just for fun. Enjoy, y'all. All right, y'all, look, I was trying to make that look cool, but I guess it did. All right, so we putting some nachos on our sheet pan. I have 2 pounds of cooked ground beef. All right, so I cooked this with some taco seasoning. Cheese, this 4-cheese blend. I love using this on nachos. So let's see, I have 2 bags. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna use. I feel like I might need to use both bags, but we're gonna see. Can of black beans, I rinse these and drain these, all right? So you're gonna put these right on top too. You're gonna take some sour cream, about, I don't know, a cup or so. Sriracha sauce. So we're gonna put just a little bit in our sour cream, all right? I don't want it too spicy, but a little bit. So we're gonna give this a little mix together. Also, these just had to cook in the oven for about 10 minutes, all right? So now the fun part, add in the toppings. Red onion right on top. Little red onion. Take our sriracha sour cream. I wish this was a little thinner, but that's okay. We're just gonna put this on. We're gonna blob it on. 1 cut up tomato, so I'm gonna put this all over too. All right, tomato, potato, little jalapeno. So y'all, you know, depends on how much spice you like. I like a little spice, but not too much. So we sliced olives, a little extra crunch on top of our nachos, all right? So this is optional, y'all. Okay, I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, that ruined it. Well, then don't do it. Do what makes you happy. All right, y'all. And a Cheeto. All right, I'm gonna eat this, y'all. I'm so excited. Sheet pan nachos with Cheetos. They're optional. Do what makes you happy. This makes me happy. All right, y'all, I have 4 ounces of cream cheese, about a 1/2 cup of sour cream, about a 1/2 cup, all right? We added a package of taco seasoning. For this recipe, I like this Southwest Ranch kind, but y'all can use whatever you like. Don't really matter. All right, we're gonna take our fork, trusty fork, and we're gonna give this a little mixy. All right, y'all, here I have 2 cups of cooked rotisserie chicken. So if y'all want to cook your own chicken and then add it, go ahead. Sometimes I do that. I cook my chicken in the crock pot and then I use it for this recipe, but this time I bought it, all right? So to this, we're gonna add about 1 cup of corn. Y'all can use frozen or canned. 1 cup, just like so. Jalapeno, this is probably 2 cut up jalapenos, so we're gonna add about 1. If y'all like it real spicy, go ahead and add more, but I think that's good for me. Red onion, all right? I love red onion, and I think it tastes so good in here. And we're gonna keep giving this a little mixy. So we're gonna take this out here. Some of these chunks of chicken are pretty big. If y'all wanna make them smaller or shred it better, go ahead. But y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I like to do things, all right? Now, y'all, what we have to add here, I have this taco blend cheese. So we're gonna put some cheese on top, all right? Some. And by some, I mean a good amount. All right, y'all, we're putting this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. I can't wait. Y'all are gonna love this easy skillet chicken dip. All right, y'all, we just took this skillet out of the oven. The cheese is nice and melted. I'm so excited. I love making this because y'all can just serve it right like this, just out of the skillet, all right? So before we taste it, I like to add a little dollop of sour cream right to the center. And then if people want to dip in that, they can. All right, y'all, so we're gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna get some chips and we're gonna try this amazing chicken skillet dip. All right, y'all, so here we have our chicken skillet dip, and I have some little tortilla chips. So guess what? Time to try it. So we're just gonna get a little scoop out of here, right out of the center. Y'all can just serve this like so. All right, y'all, remember we put some jalapeno in here, a little bit of onion. I have some sour cream on top. This is perfect for game day or any day, y'all. I'm so excited. Y'all, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up again. Y'all, this is so good. Everyone's gonna love this. Y'all have to try it. All right, y'all, we have 1 26-ounce bag of frozen hash browns right out in our crock pot. We have 1 cream of chicken soup with herbs jello. Cream of chicken soup jello with herbs. I don't know where to put the jello part in. Then it just makes it like a really long thing to say, but that's okay. All right, 1 can right there, okay? Next, y'all, we're adding some more liquids, okay? What kind of thick stuff? We have 16 ounces of French onion dip. You know what? I must say, I love a good French onion dip, like a chip and dip. You know, Bridgie, like French onion dip is just so good. So I don't know. This is gonna be great. All right, we're just gonna leave it right there. I like how it just comes out like whole. You know, that makes me happy. Okay. Now we have about 2 cups of shredded Colby Jack cheese. And right now, y'all, I'm in this phase where I'm shredding my own cheese again because I just feel like it's better. It tastes better. It looks better. You know what I mean? All right, then we have some green onion. All right, that looks beautiful. Look at that, Bridgie. That looks so great. Okay, but we have something else to add. With my new favorite spatula, okay, cat hair is part of the recipe. Kelly, thank you so much. Kelly sent me a Christmas gift and a Christmas card, and this is amazing. Like, yeah, thank you. This is just so cool. It makes me so happy. I almost cried. I went to my UPS box and I opened it and I had like a little tear in my eye because I was like, you're so sweet. Okay, so cat hair, spatula, and we have 2 pounds of ground beef that I cooked with about half of an onion that I chopped up myself, okay? This is going to be a very full crock pot, but that's okay. It's fine. Okay, right on in. All right, and let's see. I feel like we need a little seasoning, but I think there's enough salt because I put some on the meat when we were cooking it, and there's salt in the soup jello. So I do think we need a little pepper. And I'm gonna hold my breath, okay? And then we also need a little garlic powder because why not? I mean, I feel like you can put garlic powder in anything and it'll be good. Oh, I did just inhale that pepper though. I hope you didn't, Bridgie.
I'm good.
Okay. Bridgie's like, achoo, achoo, achoo. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, y'all, it could happen. It could happen. Okay, so now we're gonna give this a nice little mixy. We're gonna try with our new favorite spatula, okay? And y'all, all we're gonna do here, okay, I'm gonna keep mixing it. Whew. I'm gonna get my workout here. We're gonna cover this and cook this on low for a couple hours, maybe like 2 or 3, and then we have one more thing to add before we serve it, but this is gonna be so good. All right, y'all, so this was that hash brown, ground beef, cheese thing. I don't even know what to call it. If y'all have a good name, let me know, but this looks great. This is like a little casserole. Oh yeah, Bridgie, this looks amazing. I mean, the color's kind of ugly, but it does look appetizing still. I don't know how that's possible, but believe me, y'all, okay? So we're gonna fill up our little bowl here. And honestly, I got some sour cream. I was like, I think all I'm gonna put on mine is a little more cheese, okay? A little more cheese, maybe a little parsley. I would use green onion, but I ran out, so parsley it is, because it's green. Okay, y'all, let's try it. Here we go. I'm getting full because I've been eating all day, but I feel like if you let the cheese sit, it'll melt a little, so that'll be good. So I'll make Fred a plate and let the cheese melt, but we'll just try it to see how good the rest of it is, okay? Oh, you know what? This one's a winner. So good.